My name is Charlie McGrath. I'm the founder of WideAwakeNews.com and a host on the Rinse Radio Network. As I sit here tonight, the 27th of November, just a few days after Thanksgiving 2011, we have millions of people around this planet protesting. Now, maybe some of them are protesting for their very lives, like we see inside of Egypt, or maybe some of them are protesting because NATO is attacking them, like we see inside of Pakistan, or maybe like the OWS movement, protesting corporatocracy, this plutocracy that's engulfed the planet. It really doesn't matter what form of tyranny you're protesting, right? Hard tyranny, soft tyranny. There's plenty of it to go around, and it is engulfing the world. Now, these are millions that we're talking about. Unfortunately, the vast majority, especially here in the United States, are more concerned about getting the next trinket that came on a ship from China. In fact, they're willing to pepper spray each other in order to get that trinket. Participating in their own demise, participating in the complete dismantling of infrastructure, manufacturing infrastructure inside this country, and holding on to the hope that consumerism is going to save them. At least holding on to that opiate of consumerism. The fact of the matter is, this will be shown as a massive success tomorrow, and we will have a rally in the stock market tomorrow. Make no mistake about it. 150 to 300 points up on the Dow Jones is what it looks like right now. But it won't be because of Black Friday. It won't be because of Cyber Monday. In all likelihood, it will be because of Optimism Monday, because Europe has managed to come up with yet another plan to save the Eurozone from completely imploding. Now, we've seen this crisis ebb and flow, retreat and then blow up in our face once again, time and time again over the last several months. And every time it reaches a new pinnacle, we have another governed by crisis moment that takes a little bit more freedom and a little bit more liberty from the people of Europe. In fact, in some cases, decapitating leadership and installing central bankers as the new leaders of these nations. So over this weekend, the European zone got together, at least Merkel and Sarkozy, and have come up with an idea to give the European Central Bank new extraordinary powers. In this article that I'll attach, it'll even spell it out, give them crisis-fighting power, of which they do not have now, because there is 17 nations inside of Euro that can vote on their own destiny. But there's a catch. You see, these central bankers who created the crisis in the first place and propagate the crisis are leveraging this crisis in order to go for broke, total control of the European zone. Now, why should that affect you in the United States? If you don't know, then you better learn how it's going to affect you. The International Monetary Fund, Tim Geithner, our Treasury Secretary, is our representative to the IMF. We as American taxpayers give more money to the IMF than any other nation on this planet. This IMF, along with central banks around the world, are the ones giving us all these exotic solutions to what a lot of people believe, myself included, is a crisis that they have started. Now, the European Central Bank has announced that if they get these extraordinary powers, they will step up and start buying debt from inside the Eurozone, but only if. And it's the if that should cause you pause and cause you to be absolutely terrified. I've said it before on this program on the radio show. The United States isn't a problem for the central bankers anymore. They've won here. They've taken it over. They have full representation in Washington, D.C., and as long as they give us our trinkets of football on Sunday and a 6.6% increase on Black Friday, they can do exactly what they want to do. Their problem, their stumbling block now is the European zone. There are 17 nations that get to vote on their destiny, and that will not do for the central banking elite of the world. This article I'll attach will show you exactly that. They want to give more power to Brussels to actually look at every single budget before the parliament of the nation in question can even vote on it. So we have this kind of pseudo-democracy. As long as the top elite inside the European community vote on it, or tell them it's okay to vote on it, they'll let them vote on it. Not unlike a political system we have here, where we get all these guys coming out from the right and the left, put before us by the financial elite, and we get to vote on them. These aren't people that represent us, they're the people that represent the financial elite, just like what we see going on inside of Europe. So regardless if you took part in the Black Friday or you take part in the massive rally tomorrow and have hope, understand that as this hoptimism is broadcast through the mainstream media, every time there's a new level in the crisis, we as a people on this planet are losing more freedom, losing more liberty, with the ultimate goal of having what even Pope Benedict himself has asked for, which is total global financial governance. Stories are attached. That's all I got.